All right, here we go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the organizational meeting and the regular village board meeting, April 2nd, 2024. And if you'd please all rise for the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, so we've got some swearing in to do, and we'll get in a position for that.
You first. Susie, are you going to take a picture? Too high.
Watch out for the jungle.
Stand right next to him. Right hand, so the camera's there if you want to get your good side. Right hand. Right
Left
hand.
hand on the Bible, raise your right hand.
There you go. I state your name.
I, Sante Tabacco,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of village trustee
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of village trustee
for a 4-year term.
for a 4-year term,
And that's according to the best of your ability.
according to the best of my ability.
All right. You are hereby sworn in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Back to your chair.
And here she comes again.
On the short. All right. You should have this memorized.
Yeah.
I, Nancy J. Warner,
You solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and
and the state of New York
All right.
and the village of Ravena,
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee for 4 years
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee for 4 years,
according to the best of your ability.
according to the best of my ability.
And you are hereby sworn in. Congratulations.
Do that again.
I'll do it for longer.
I want to get a picture of that. Of what?
All right. And here we go. 4 more years.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Welcome.
Sandy looks scared.
I'm fine.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks.
Because I should stand. Got a big word.
All right. So now that that show's over,
Immediately.
let's get on to the organizational meeting. So this is a whole lot of reading. Bear with me. So our 2024, 2025 appointments and departmental officers are as follows. Excuse me. Deputy Mayor will remain Nancy Warner. Zoning Board of Appeals, Planning Board, our building attorney is Allison Phillips. Our village attorney is Trevor Hannigan. Our village concierge for water and sewer is Michael J. Biscone. Deputy Clerk-Treasurer, Christine Bernacki. Clerk-Treasurer, Susan King. Chief Finance Officer is myself, William Mazuraka. Records Management Officer, Christine Bernacki. Deputy Management Officer Susan King. Registrar of Vital Statistics, Christine Bernacki, and the deputy to that position is Susan King. Zoning Board of Appeals Planning Board Chairman is Ethel Hoteling. Our Civil Defense Director is William Bailey, and our Water Sewer Advisor is also William Bailey. The village meeting nights are the first and third Tuesdays of the month at 6 p.m. Our workshop meeting is the fourth Tuesday of the month at 6 p.m. Our official banks are the Bank of Cooksaki, Bank of Greene County, and Key Bank. Our official newspapers are the Albany Times-Union and the Ravena News-Herald. And so we have what are called committees, and these are essentially liaisons from the different departments to report back to me, kind of spreads the work around and helps everybody get an understanding of what's going on. So for Deputy Mayor Warner, be the police, the garage, and you will be the sewer czar now, Nancy. And add that to your resume.
I already started.
Trustee Caitlin Appleby, you're going to be doing the water department, which is a big enough job on its own.
Yep.
So get ready to get your feet wet for that.
No pun intended.
Linda Muller, park and pool and streets.
Yep.
And Sandy, we're going to start you in your comfort zone,
Okay,
building department.
okay.
Since Sandy happened to work for our building department for many years, so this should be a good one for you to see how this works. And then we have a couple co-liaisons, and that will be DeBacco and Warner for the fire department, and DeBacco and Muller for the Planning Zoning Board of Appeals. So if everybody's happy with those, oh, there it is. We also have this is our published list of regular meetings and workshops. It's here for anybody who wants a copy to keep, or it's right on our website. You can download it. All right. And I've got some resolutions to go through. These are all the standard ones for the season. So, Resolution 4, 2024, advanced approval of claims. Whereas the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ravena has determined to authorize payment in advance of audit of claims for public utility services, postage, freight, and express charges. And whereas all such claims shall be represented at the next regular village board meeting for audit. And whereas the claimant and officer incurring or approving the same shall be jointly and severably liable for any amount disallowed by the Board of Trustees. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ravena authorizes payment in advance of audit of claims for public utility services, postage, freight, and express charges, and all such claims shall be presented at the next regular village board meeting for audit, and that the claimant and officer incurring or approving the same shall be jointly and severably liable for any amount disallowed by the Board of Trustees. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Yes.
Yes.
Who's your first, second?
Yes.
All right. Okay. We'll skip to a short one.
Okay.
624, mileage allowance. Whereas the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ravena has determined to pay a fixed rate for mileage as reimbursement to officers and employees of the village who use their personal automobiles while performing their official duties on behalf of the Village of Ravena. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ravena shall approve reimbursement to such officers and employees at the rate of 67 cents per mile. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Motion we accept.
Second that.
Caitlin, second.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Got to read all that?
Yeah, well, guess what?
Yeah.
Resolution 7, 2024, and this is our Village of Ravena procurement policy. This is a big one. I'm not going to read this entire thing. This is available for review at the office at any time. And it essentially, the nuts and bolts of it is purchase contracts under 20,000 and public work contracts under 35,000 are not subjected to competitive bidding. Anything over those amounts are, and we adhere to that quite religiously, except in the case of emergencies where that time is of the essence and it doesn't allow for that competitive bidding process. Never been an issue. There it is. Press pause. Oh, look at that. Everything's there. It's at the office to review at any given time. I motion we accept.
I'll second.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And Resolution 5, 2024, this is our investment policy. Whereas Section 39 of the General Municipal Law requires local government to adopt written investment policies, which at a minimum address the following areas: procedures for the monitoring, controlling, depositing, and retaining of investments and collateral, standards for security agreements and custodial agreements with banks or trust companies authorized to do business in the state of New York, a list of the permitted types of authorized investments, standards for diversification of our investments, including diversification with respect to the type of investments and firms with whom to transact business, standards for qualification of investing agents, such as criteria covering creditworthiness, experience, capitalization size, and any other factors that make a firm capable and qualified to transact business with the local government. Standards for written agreements pursuant to which investments are made, procedures and provisions to secure the government's financial interest in investments. Whereas Section 39 of the General Municipal Law requires that this investment policy be reviewed at least annually or when the new investment legislation is enacted, staff capabilities change, or other external or internal issues dictate. Excuse me. It is also determined that this policy be readopted at the organizational meeting each year. Whereas the Village of Ravena wishes to assure the safety and liquidity of its funds, now therefore be it resolved, William J. Mizraca Jr., Mayor, and Susan M. King, Clerk-Treasurer, are hereby authorized to monitor and execute the attached investment policy as of April 2nd, 2024, in the name and on behalf of the Village of Ravena. Motion we accept.
I'll second that. Yes.
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 All right. And I believe that brings to an end our organizational meeting. So motion we adjourn. That meeting.
Second that.
All
Oh,
right.
yes.
Yes.
And here we are, opening the regular meeting. And to do that, we will approve the minutes of the 3/5/24 and 3/19/24 meetings.
I'll second those.
Yes.
Were you here for this one?
You weren't here for the night, yeah, you were here.
No, I'm saying, were you here?
What?
Yeah,
you here?
for the, yes, right?
You were here for both of them.
No, you. Were you
Oh.
on vacation?
I was here for the 19th.
Okay.
Is this the minutes, this long? Okay.
Yeah, the March 5th, Nancy, that's what we were.
Yeah.
So we're good there. Motion we accept the minutes?
Yes.
You guys, we did that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Highway work report, March 2024. Maintenance on the vehicles, cleaning the catch basins and the water valve controls. And we did help the Queens Sewer Plant with their concrete barrier, which was a nice shared services. We did manage to screen some topsoil. I don't know, did we complete that whole thing? Or did the rain take care of it?
The rain hindered us on
Yeah,
a lot of it.
gotcha.
It was tough.
So we got some progress there. The Magnolia Station pump house, that's fixed and complete, right?
Just need the topsoil area.
Yep.
As soon as it stops raining.
Yeah. All right, and then, yeah, we had some late snow plowing on the 23rd, hopefully.
The end.
We don't see that again.
Yeah.
And picked up bags and chopped brush, and I assume we're at that stage now where that's a weekly activity again,
Yes.
for the most part. Because a lot of branches came down in that last one, for sure.
Yeah, slowly still coming up.
Gotcha. All right. So the building department, this is February 2024, and we are currently year-to-date up to an estimated $98,918 worth of estimated construction costs within the village, which is, that's a good number to gauge how people are investing in their properties and whatnot, so. That's a good one. There was quite a few, so I see, the roof-mounted solar is making a huge bid here in the
Holy
village.
cow.
A whole lot. Mostly due to the rising costs of everything. So people are trying to save some money. But yeah, a lot of permits, a lot of activity. And 119, this is a big one. I don't know if we talked about it the last meeting, but 119 to 129 Main, right across from the firehouse, they began the interior demolition of the buildings. I got to take a peek in there. They're doing a great job. Buildings are bigger than they actually appear from the street. They're very large buildings. They seem to have a solid plan in place, so I'm very happy to see progress there. We are still working on 136 Main Street, which is owned by the county, and hope to have some more progress on that soon. And our code officer, Skip, has been very busy. He had to do a few violations for abandoned vehicles and trash, but on the most part, Skip seems to have a good rapport with the people, being able to talk to them and telling them what's wrong and having them correct themselves so we don't have to push it into court and cost everybody money. So very good for him, and we appreciate that. I promise, I'll let you guys talk soon. So much stuff here. All right, so I've got February and March reports for the Ravena Fire Department. In March, 22 calls, bringing the total up to 52. And they say that's about a 10% increase, if not more, over the last year. Got some new members, which is great, and they've been very busy. They successfully submitted a couple grants to FEMA, one for new radios and another for a compressor air bottle filling station, which would be great, would be a huge expense saver. So we thank them for taking that initiative. And I believe tonight is the elections, right, Sandy?
Yes, it is. Tonight's
Oh,
the
tonight?
annual
Yeah.
meeting where they elect the officers for the next year. The fire company's year runs from April to March for officers, the fire department and hose company.
Yeah, and then the 13th is their open house. You can go in there and check out what they've been doing, see the equipment. That's at 10 a.m. They're having their installation dinner on the 20th.
Bill, there's also a January report. It's attached to the back of one of those.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep, there it is. Well, they did 18 calls in January. 13 were in the village, 5 were mutual aid. And it looks like a lot of training. Now, an important part is Sunday, January 14th. Several of the members attended the wake and funeral for former Queens Hollow Assistant Chief Jody Burrows. We brought our ladder truck up with the flag. Jody was a really nice guy, and he will be sorely missed for sure. Okay. Our treasurer, Susan, wants to transfer $996.27 from water fund checking account to general funds checking for payment to solstice benefits. Payment was made from the general checking on October 2023. Motion we accept.
I'll second that.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, since I'm awful long-winded, Nancy, would you like to do the police report?
Yes, and there's actually two reports here. We have the month of December and the month of January. And there's a comparison between calls for 2022 as compared to 2023. And actually, it's kind of surprising, they had a 1,200% increase in DWI arrests.
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy, but there were none in 2022 and there were 12 in 2023. So let that just be a warning. 75% increase in criminal arrests from 22 to 23. 32% increase in traffic stops and 51% increase in tickets issued. So they have been very busy. In December, of course, they graciously participated in our Christmas parade, and they're always there to help at any of our community events. But other than that, they're very busy this past few months.
All right. Well, if you'd like to roll right into your Code Red access page, and then we'll go down the line and see what everybody else has.
Okay, so many of you are already aware of the Code Red program that's offered through the town of Queens. And again, since we are part of the town of Queens, all residents are able to take advantage of that. And what it is, in case you don't know, is it's an alert system. When there's impending bad weather, storms, if now we are part of it as far as being able to send out notifications. So when there's a water break, the mayor, 24/7, 365 days a year, will notify residents of water breaks and what areas it's affecting. So this is particularly helpful for people when a break happens in the middle of the night, they wake up, get ready to go to work, there's no water. Now they know why, they'll know why. But you need to sign up. So you can either get a text or a phone call. I'm not sure if you can get an email. I think it's just a text or a phone call. So to do so, you can go to the Town of Queens website or our website, and there is a link called Code Red sign up link. And you just follow the directions, click on it, follow the directions, input your phone number if that's what you would like, or however you want to be notified. If you can't navigate that and you have some difficulties, Candace, the town clerk, said, please feel free to call the town clerk's office, 756-2100, and they will manually sign you up over the phone. Again, I think it's great. I have been notified of different times about storms. You don't get notifications all the time. They're very rare, and it's only used for important things that are going to affect people.
And I think there's an app. I'll have to double check.
There's an app you can put on your phone,
Yeah, yeah.
and once you're signed up, it'll come through that, and you can also check. So I'm kind of anxious to see, when you do your first alert, send out how that goes, because I think it'll be very helpful for people for water breaks. We have the Village of Ravena Community Cleanup Day, which is April 20th, which is a Saturday, in honor of Earth Day. We're going to meet at Village Hall out in the side parking lot, right as you come up the driveway off of Mountain Road, 9 a.m. We will provide the bags and the gloves. We encourage any and all people to come. You don't have to be a village resident. And we will assign streets based on how many people we get and according to what streets are usually the worst. Afterwards, I believe people are invited to go over to Innovation Station, and they're going to be open for people to see what's going on there. But we invite, really, community groups, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, church groups, anybody at all. This is your village, it's our village. We need to at least give it a one-time spring cleanup. So we encourage everybody, April 20th, 9 a.m., out in the parking lot.
Nancy, how long does that run until it's done?
Right, so if you get a couple of streets and they're done, you're done for the day.
Okay.
People usually are here maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, depends what area they get to clean up. Some areas are messier than others. But whatever time you can dedicate would be great.
What's nice is it's not a huge commitment, it's not an all-day,
Yeah.
half-day thing.
No,
it's
So
just
much
an hour.
gets done
Yep.
with a lot of people, so it's,
My little
It's-
3-year-old
it's
was out there
great.
last year with gloves and he was
You want a dumpster
having
again? Dumpster?
a
Yes.
pink seal.
Do you think we collect that much?
Yes.
Do we?
yeah, it's substantial.
I mean,
You have a dumpster.
I would love to see more people come because the more hands make for light work. And we know after the winter, the streets get pretty nasty with papers and sometimes furniture or tires, and we just need to get those cleaned up. We give you the bags and the gloves. You fill a bag, you leave it exactly, just leave it on the side of the road, and then our guys come by the next day or Monday, and we'll pick them up. So it's not like you have to drag them anywhere. Fill the bag, leave it on the street.
All right.
My turn, Bill?
Sure.
Actually, it's my season too, park and pull. Oh, you have
I
something?
forgot abstract. You want me to do abstract first?
Yes,
Sorry, Linda.
that's right.
I make a motion to approve abstract 11-1-24. Voucher numbers 11-1 through 1125 in the amount of $171,853.32.
You'll second that.
Yes.
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 Sorry,
You done?
I'm done.
Again, it's my season to pull and park coming out, and I've really been very excited about everything that's already going on in the pool. We have the Little League, we have people, baseball practice going on. I see some cheerleaders over there. It seems like it's becoming very active very quickly. Which also leads me to something I'd like to do. I want to make a motion to hire Demetrius from Smoking Pig. Demetrius, I got to get your last name. To run the Mosier Park concession stand for the summer season of 2024, effective immediately and upon the signing of concession stand contract.
I'll second that happily.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Welcome. You're in. I don't have to call you tomorrow. You can call the health department.
Oh, I have to call her. We'll hope you like kids. I'm going to call her. I'll call her. So she knows. I'll call her first thing in the
Tell her
morning.
the day of the festival while you got her.
Yeah, but that-
And these two guys, Henry and Lee, Linda will set it up so one of them can let you in, you can take a
Yep.
look around, see what's got to be, cleaned up or done, and then if you have issues, they'll be
assist
the
you.
ones to help you.
Right.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
interested to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, happy crowd.
Caitlin's especially
I
happy.
think I'm done. Right? Are you going to make that other announcement?
Go ahead, Linda. Go ahead.
Well, I just found out that we were awarded some money from the Stewart's Match Grant Program, $500, if I'm correct. And that $500 will be used for our wheelchair lift at the pool for what it's that day. So we thank you
Nice.
very much, Stewart's, for that, and it will get used a lot. Thanks again.
Good.
Good.
Yep, I haven't, usually Stewart's likes to come down and take pictures. I haven't heard from
I
them
haven't
yet,
heard
so
either. I haven't
Maybe reach
heard.
out and
Yeah, maybe I will give a call and
see if
see.
they'd like to stop by. We can thank them in person.
That'd be really nice.
Excellent. All right. Hey, new guy.
Hey.
You got anything for us, or you just taking it all in tonight?
I'm taking it all in. Well, I just would like to say that I'm very excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm a 64-year-old rookie. I've never had anything to do with this side of the table before, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm very, as I was talking to people around the village the past couple of months, letting them know what I was doing and pursuing this position, I got a lot of positive feedback from a lot of people, and I'm very appreciative of everyone's support. And like I said, I appreciate it greatly, and I'll do the best I can, and I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to working with everybody, and it's exciting.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Very good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone's support.
Thank you.
My turn.
Your turn.
Hey. So we had our Soup for Seniors fundraiser on the 23rd. We raised $1,500 for the senior center, which is phenomenal. And thank you to the Halfway House Tavern and Smoking Pig for submitting your delicious soups. There was not a bad soup in that house. It was.
There was not.
It's.
And Bill, too.
You know, last year was the first year we did it.
Oh,
We
and
decided
Bill,
to do it.
too. Bill.
Oh, Bill too.
Our
I'm
camera
sorry,
guy.
Bill. Back where you had the clam chowder. I'm sorry. You know, it was just, you know, we had such success last year that we're like, hey, let's do it again. It's such a feel-good community event. I just love, I mean, who doesn't love soup? But everyone just kind of mingling and chit-chatting and, you know, eating good food, and it's for a good cause, and it was just a really good day, and we missed the snow by like an hour,
Yeah,
which was amazing. So thank you to everyone that came out. Thank you to everyone who made soups. You know, we couldn't do it without our amazing community. So yeah, it was a
And
good
who was
day.
the winner again?
The winner was Beth Mouse.
Oh, how? H-A-U-S?
Yeah.
Moss.
Yep, Moss. And which her soup was, first of all, it was absolutely amazing, but they were also the victim of a house fire earlier in the year. So it was good to see, you know, go to somebody who could, you know, definitely deserved it and used it. And I used to actually babysit her 3 boys, which was a
Who
trip
came
down
in
memory lane that day. But
Who came in
just thank you
second?
to everyone, because it was a great event, and we're going to keep
What
doing
about
it.
second and third?
Second, you're going to make me.
I think it was Bill.
Second was Tracy. She had the mac and cheese nut brown ale. That was absolutely delicious. And then third place was the seafood chatter, the Halfway House's seafood chatter. So it was
We
tight.
Lost the cauliflower.
It was really good soup though.
That'll teach you. Vegetables are,
Yeah, that's right.
vegetables are your friend.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, next time I'll make beet soup next year.
Ooh, yum.
Dirt water. Oh, no, it was very nice. It was a good day, and it was a heck of a turnout.
Yeah.
It really was.
yeah, good turnout. So that's it.
All right. Planning Zoning Board, next meeting, April 22nd. And right now, the only thing they have on deck is a fence variance. And what else? Our proposed budget hearing is going to be, oh wow, next week. That's fast. Next, oh, so it's a special meeting for budget?
Yes.
And also, the Village Town Joint Workshop meeting is the 10th next week. So
Thursday.
we generally bring 3 topics to the table to discuss, and we've got 2, but there is a 3rd slot. So here's some homework for anybody watching.
Yep.
Send in some suggestions via trustee Facebook page or email or whatever. And if you have anything you'd like us to bring to the table, we definitely consider that
Well, that's a good idea.
and add that to the list.
Put that out on Facebook.
So that'd be a good one. And I
That one-
also wanted to,
That one's going to be at Town Hall
that one
Yes.
is at Town
at
Hall.
6 o'clock.
Over on Russell Ave at 6 o'clock.
And it is open to the public.
It's not a. They can't. Can the public speak at?
No,
these
since
meetings?
it's a workshop, it's more
They
just
can-
a
They can
observing.
attend and observe, just not speak. Okay.
And I've also, last but not least, got some great news. For our Friendship Festival, Wholesome has donated $9,500 to our
Nice.
cause for the 2024 Friendship Festival, and I got this cool Happy Gilmore check here. And unfortunately, the plant manager couldn't be here tonight to present it, but they will be back at a later date. They've got some
With the real
some
check.
updates and
Yeah.
stuff, and the real check. I'm gonna bring this to the back in the shop. But thank you
Huge.
very much.
Very much.
Yep.
That's very appreciated and helps put on a heck of a day for the community.
Because it's
Yeah.
not
We
cheap.
couldn't do it without them,
No,
really.
we literally couldn't. There's
It's
no way. I
great.
mean,
We have other great donors.
We certainly
do.
But this is the major donor.
and it's, something like this is not, it is not cheap. And, every year there's, I'm going to say, constructive criticism on what we could do better and things like that. But if people could only understand how much things cost, it is, so
It goes
we're
up every
incredibly
year.
thankful to our small businesses that donate. Wholesome for that, a check that's huge. I mean, bare bones, we're spending at least $16,000 on this festival, and that's bare minimum. So, yeah, it's every little bit counts. And the kids love it. That's why I do it.
Can't wait.
All right. Well, if everybody's good.
Got one thing for,
Oh, you do? Do you?
You're not
Member of
even-
the general public.
Yeah. What, come on.
just to let everybody know, I talked to the mayor a couple weeks ago, and we discussed it before. The pool needed some CPO operators. This past weekend, Timmy and Jeff completed the class. It was one of those, we had to do it quick. So they are all complete with the class. They learned a lot. There's a lot that's, Linda went down and met with Timmy and Greg down there. A couple things that we're gonna work with the pool to try to improve a little bit on. The person that put the class on, he said Timmy and Jeff did an awesome job. And like I said, Timmy and Jeff thought they learned quite a bit from the class, so. And then next year, we'll try to get 2 more employees going. I believe it's a 5-year class, so at least we'll try to get everybody on board with knowing what's going on with the pool and keep it going, so.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I'm
great.
shocked.
Can I,
Well, it was one of those things that the class was coming up quick, and I called the mayor and said, this is coming up, we gotta get it done.
Somebody.
Yeah, we did talk about this last
We talked about it last year,
No, we did
Rotation.
last
Right.
year.
so.
Henry, what is the class
Just thought I'd
for?
refresh your memory.
It's called the Certified Pool Operator class, and that's where they know the chemical balances of the
Oh, okay.
water and,
Pearl Harbor.
Gotcha.
so.
Thanks for tired,
I'm writing that down.
Henry.
All
Not
right,
even supposed to be working.
and that's my last statement
We
for a
have
while.
one now. We got a free.
We got one.
Thanks, general public.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was from a public employee,
Yes.
civilian employee.
All right.
Lee, you want
Lee, you
to
good? You got anything for us?
say anything for your debut?
Any more surprises for these two?
Give him a little bit. Come up with something.
Very good. Well,
That's not bad.
that's a wrap.
Yeah.
7:40. I motion
not
we
bad.
adjourn.
Second that.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
everyone. Have
yes.
a good
You
evening.
too.
Good night and a pleasant tomorrow.
Now, we don't unhook these
On
anymore.
to the next 4 years. Yes, we're not doing that anymore.
Oh, we're not?
We just leave them here, right? Is the audio off?
I usually do this. Disconnect.
No, he doesn't want to wrap.